the Rose Bowl victory, Ohio State offensive lineman Luke Montgomery said he played with a broken nose. Today, the Findlay native clarified it wasn't broken, just bruised, from his helmet sliding down. The sophomore had the second highest grade amongst the Buckeye linemen, according to Pro Football Focus. A much different story than a year ago, when the former Trojan only played on special teams in OSU's last game. And as Mark Coons reports, that's far from the only difference from last season to this season.
In December of 2023, with Kyle McCord in the transfer portal, Devin Brown started at quarterback in the Cotton Bowl, the eventual loss to Missouri. Now, he got hurt early on in that game, leaving Lincoln Kienholz take the majority of the snaps in the offense. Well, it sputtered worse than an old car on a cold winter morning. In 2025, with Will Howard firmly in the driver's seat, the Buckeye offense is hitting on all cylinders like a high-performance sports car as they prepare to take on Texas in the college football playoff semifinal back in the Cotton Bowl.
I just think when you look at our offense as a whole, there's just a lot of components that you have to respect. Being able to cover all 5 guys down the field is kind of hard, including our running back as well. And so I think there's a lot of things that you have to respect in our offense. We can run the ball, we can throw it down the field to Jeremiah, we can hit a check down to me or to a running back. I just think it's the limitless potential that we have and the amount of different things that we can do is where I would see it being a big weapon in our offense.
We weren't always there as an offense. We didn't quite know our identity, and now slowly but surely I think we found that, and we're going to keep on rolling.
I think we were all on the same page about this going into the game, as we were going to be aggressive and we wanted to start out hot, and I do think he was in his bag, and he was calling that game from an aggressive mindset, and you can feel that when you're out on the field and your coordinator believes in you and is just taking shots and throwing haymakers. Like, it's fun.
We have more time, obviously school's starting back up, but we haven't had school for a couple weeks, and that gives us more time to walk through, more time to have even more reps than we usually have. I thought Coach Bailey said going into that Oregon game, we had like 970-something reps in that week leading up to the game and stuff like that, and that's not just practice, that's walkthroughs, that's even more walkthroughs and stuff like that. So obviously when you have the opportunity to have more time to put into your game plan, it's going to go to show.
I've been ecstatic watching them play. It's been very eventful on the sideline, just seeing them play at a really high level and seeing everybody succeed. So, I mean, it's a great feeling. And then as a defense, it allows you to really know, like, okay, we got both sides of the ball working right now. We're playing at a high level.
When you see the offense going out there, putting up points, succeeding at the level they're doing, it really motivates us to go do the same thing, keep getting them the ball back. And, just watching them, do great things. When they build a lead like they've done in these last 2 games, it makes it easier on us as a defense because, it makes the offense we're going against, one-dimensional. They can't run the ball to, get that lead back. They can, throw the ball. So, it helps us.
It's a fun place to play. I've got some fond memories there. Yeah, and it's fun. It is nice to, be able to go somewhere that you've played in before, and I think, a lot of people on this team have played in that stadium, and I think they have some not so fond memories there. So we want to flip the script on that.
Now, while he was at Kansas State, Will Howard played Texas every year, never beat the Longhorns, providing the Buckeye signal caller with a little extra motivation as this Ohio State team looks to keep this group of guys together for not 1 but 2 more games. In Columbus, Mark Kuntz, BCSN.